So what makes me stand apart from other trainers? Well, I'm a strength coach. A trainer can sometimes just be you come in, you do your session, you leave. When you have a coach, it's someone that guides you the whole way through it. I talk with you when the session ends, we plan together before it happens, we have long-term goals in mind. I'm a buddy of yours. It's a friendly relationship. It's a personal part of personal training that's sometimes forgotten when you're not a coach. I started off my coaching career as an intern strength coach at Harvard University. After I left over there, I went to LaSalle College. They hired me as a head strength and conditioning coordinator. Now I'm in charge of 15 varsity teams with over 300 athletes. I oversee all those athletes that come into me every day, sending me emails, sending me messages on text, Twitter, everything you can think of. They got to communicate with the coach. Sometimes get lost in all the blur with personal training. With a coach, it doesn't really happen as much. I'm also an assistant cross country and an assistant track coach. So it's just what I do. And I think that difference right there is what makes me the candidate that stands out, so I need to be coaching these teams. What makes me MTV relatable? Well, I'm a 25-year-old boy. I grew up with the whole MTV generation. I know it's still happening. I'm young. I still go out all the time in the city and party with my friends. The thing is, that's going to make this work. These kids, it's not just about the training session. These kids need to build self-confidence in themselves. I need to take them out into the city. I need to show them a good time. Show them that they can talk to a girl or a guy depending on what their sex is and what their preference is. That's what makes me MTV relatable, the ability for me to actually connect with these teams on the same level that other trainers may not be able to connect with them with. So why does this opportunity mean so much to me? Well, when I was a kid, I used to be a fat kid. I was an Italian, I am an Italian, so it was pasta, lasagna, meatballs, pork chops all the time. You can't really help it, but it wasn't fun. When I was young, about 12 years old, I was 5'2" and 145 pounds, which was pretty big for a kid back then. I didn't like it. Sometimes it was hard to make friends, and you got picked on a little bit every now and then. It wasn't very cool. That's why I kind of got into fitness as I got older. I didn't want to be that person again. I want to transform my body. I wanted to be something better than everyone else. And athleticism is the one way I know how to really transform your body to do that. As I got older and went to college, I decided to pursue my career in sports science, so I can work with other athletes and help them go through the same thing. When my senior year came, I did my senior thesis on exercise and childhood obesity. And in the end, what I found out was just plain and simple, we already know. Kids don't get out enough. They're just lazy. And what I'm trying to do is show them not just eating habits and going to the gym, but the whole lifestyle. The whole active lifestyle is what really makes the difference. Enjoy it. Don't just go to the gym because you have to go to the gym to lose weight. Go to the gym because you have to get those lifts done in order to strengthen your body to do what you want to do outside of the gym. Do you like surfing? Do you like cycling? Do you like skateboarding? Do you like rollerblading? Do you like going mountain biking, hiking? All that stuff. Those are what really exercise is about. And you can't do those without the gym to help you get strong enough to really enjoy it. Another thing I also noticed is I go to a basketball court to play basketball on the weekend with my buddies, and the courts are all empty. When I was a kid, you didn't have empty courts. We were fighting each other trying to get some court time. They're empty because kids are all stuck on video games. They're playing 360s and PS3s all day long. What's wrong? Like, why aren't you going outside? How is that fulfilling? They're playing video games or shooting zombies. Well, they're really the zombie themselves sitting there at a desk all day long. They need to be shown that there's more to life than just video games, just TV. They need to be shown an active life is the way life should be. So what's my primary goal with these kids? It's not just the weight loss. That's the easy part. I do that all the time for all my clients. My goal is to give these kids the self-confidence they need to take on to the rest of their lives. They're going to college next year. They're going to the military next year. They're going to the workforce next year. They need to know how to make decisions to propel themselves forward in the world, not just get stuck at the bottom. Let's face it. Overweight kids usually don't have high self-confidence, high self-esteem. They need to know how to make things happen. They need that belief in themselves. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach them how to believe in themselves. Then I'm going to teach them how to take action on those beliefs. Those actions are what's going to get them places. I'm going to show them that through exercise, through their weight loss, that see, when you believe you can accomplish your goal, you can. All you got to do is work for it. Simple as that. So my slogan, when I work with any athlete, is teach, challenge, evolve. I'm going to teach these athletes what they need to do. These kids need to learn how to eat properly, how to exercise with me, how to exercise on their own, what it's doing to their bodies. They need to learn how to have self-confidence, self-esteem, how to believe in themselves. Then I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to challenge them with my workouts, and trust me, they're a challenge. I'm going to challenge them to become a new person, to believe in themselves, to follow the workouts on their own, to do what they need to do on their own to make this stuff happen. Then I'm going to watch them evolve into something completely new and different. This evolution, this self-evolution, makes all the difference in the world. These kids will be so satisfied when I'm done teaching them, challenging them, and watching them evolve. So what makes me MTV relatable to these kids? Well, to start off, I'm not the situation from Jersey Shores, that's for sure. I'm just an average guy. I mean, yeah, I'm fit, of course, but I'm a possible outcome for these kids down the road. They can see me and be, oh, he's not spectacular, he's not, out of this world fit. I mean, I don't have biceps for days, I don't have, a 24 pack. I'm just an average guy, something that they can later on achieve, and something that the people watching the show can relate to as well. That's why I think I'm a much better candidate than another roid head.
Pick us.
Chris Johnson.
And Artemis Scantilides. We are the team to get it done.
The dynamic duo, like Batman and Robin.
That's right.